Hi there, it's Roy Breton here. I hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about time management that works, or at least hopefully works. I must admit, when I'm working online, I find it harder to focus than what I do when I'm working kind of offline. When I had my offline business, I would always, you'd get to a job and you would just work until it was done. And there were kind of no distractions. I avoided distractions, but I think working online, it's easier to there's so many sort of natural distractions online where we can just look at another website, go on social media or whatever, and quickly lose time. Now I know there's software available which I'll come to in a moment, but this is the way I sort of organize my day, and it's all very simple. So the first thing is a timer, which you can see I've got it down here pinned down on my taskbar, but you can, if you type it into the search bar, it will come up. So there's a timer that's set for, the default time is 25 minutes, and I think you can set it up to 4 hours. I've left it at the default 25 minutes because for me it's really just, it just makes me aware that time is going by quickly. So every time 25 minutes is up, it just flashes and tells me, and then I just reset it again for another 25 minutes normally, as it seems to work, and just helps to keep me on track, almost like an accountability sort of counter. The second thing I use is a Google Calendar, and let me bring this up here. Now I can put all my things, all my tasks on here, but also there's you can add tasks, and you can just click here and they'll just disappear. So if I get an idea, I can just add it, and I can add a link or something or some notes or whatever, and then once I'm finished with it, just click on there and it's gone again. But that's a really useful feature. And the third thing is just a straightforward to-do list in Word. I just have a list of what I have to do every day. I think it's good to be able to wake up in the morning and actually know what you're going to do, rather than just kind of guessing it or you're bluffing your way through. So a to-do list, which is where I can just tick things off as I go, and it's quite rewarding actually ticking things off and seeing what you've achieved, because it's good to have kind of goals for each day. And I don't use anything very technical, just simple things. However, this morning I was looking at something that Hein had put up on the Wealthy Affiliate platform, and he's talking about something called Work Owner, which looks quite good, and I will have a look at it at some point. I haven't looked yet, but I will have a look. And it's another way of being accountable and productive, and it may well be worth looking at. And I have tried other software, but to be fair, it's been I've found like the learning curve a bit long, and you kind of think, this isn't the point. I want to get on with work. I don't want to start learning about more software, rightly or wrongly. Maybe I needed to be a bit more patient and spend more time with it, but that was my feelings on it. So I don't know what you use for accountability. Do you use what do you use? Do you have a to-do list? Do you use software? Do you have a timer, or what do you use? It'd be interesting to know, because as I said, it's very easy to get distracted when you're working online, especially if you're working alone, or maybe if you've got a house full of people. It may be difficult as well. But something I heard from the boffins is that apparently if you get distracted, it takes round about, I think it's 18 or 20 minutes to get back to normal. So it's quite important that you don't get distracted, because a day goes very quickly, and we need to make the most of it. So let me know in the comments what you think, and how you share your day. Incidentally, on the Wealthy Affiliate platform here, I've done a search for time management, and there are quite a few other articles on how people use their time, etc., which I have looked at some of them in the past, but there are some more which I may look at, because it's always interesting to see how people manage time, etc. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think.